Hey everybody, my name is Alex and I'm today making a video on whether or not I like my Sprinter van. So I bought my Sprinter van about 2 years ago and it has given me quite a bit of problems mechanically speaking. It's been very fun travel speaking. I have driven it and slept in it and lived in it and uh, it's been good. Although mechanically, it is as I believe, if I were to do it all over again, I would do it differently, which is why I'm making this video. So I bought a NCV3 Sprinter van, which was the model that Mercedes-Benz created with Dodge between the years of 2007 and 2018. So these vans, when they came out, they won Van of the Year award, and may still be winning that award. It had a 3-liter diesel engine and a 3.5-liter gas engine. I got the 3-liter diesel engine. It has a diesel particulate filter installed on it and EGR valve installed on it, and the computer is programmed a little differently than the TN1. Well, actually, very differently. It is paired with the DPF, so it shoots fuel. It injects extra fuel for the DPF, so it actually gets worse gas mileage because of that. It's less efficient. And basically, a lot of problems happen with these engines, which people talk about a little bit online. Say, it's expensive, but they didn't really explain why. I'm going to explain why. So in 2008, Obama put in, basically said, we need to cut emissions. Diesel is a big cause of smog. Air quality is more important than people's fuel economy and pocketbooks. So he basically regulated that, and auto manufacturers had to comply if they wanted to sell diesel engines. So they added components to the diesel engines to make them cleaner. They added these things called DPFs, which are basically like cigarette filters that you put on the exhaust, and every once in a while it shoots fuel in there and burns up all the ash that's accumulated. And this part costs like $2,500 or so to replace. It's pretty silly, and it does break. It does clog up. You can fix it yourself. I did that on mine. Then there's the EGR, which is another valve, and I think a lot of diesel engines have these days. Just takes the exhaust gas, recirculates it back into the chamber, and burns it twice. It's kind of like having a rocket stove kind of effect where you're combusting it all the way rather than combusting it once, combusting the ash and the soot and everything. And the issue with that system and the DPF, I mean, they're great in some level, but it's kind of like if you really have to go to the bathroom and someone like basically interferes with you while you're going to the bathroom. It's like, no, not yet, like squeezing your stomach, like hold it in there. That's basically what they're doing with these engines, so that it's getting churned up, it's getting digested. It's maybe you won't poop out whole pieces of corn. If somebody did that, you would digest more of the corn, and it would turn into an easier digestion job for the ground, but you would suffer, and that's what happens in these cars is they suffer. Number one, because these components break, and number two, because diesel engines are not meant to run like that. They're really clean, efficient engines, but they have problems when they're tampered with unnecessarily. So, so the older ones, so 2004 to 2006 was good years. TN1 Sprinter vans, they did not have these regulations on them. Mine is a 2007 to 2018. They put them on, and 2010 they ramped them up with AdBlue, which is another system that squirts ammonia on the gas. Increasing complexity. Essentially, I studied engineering, so I'm also a kind of a Luddite. I'm kind of like, man, like another thing. It's just another thing to figure out. So in my mind, I want to simplify things and make it simple and streamlined. And what frustrates me the most is that I can't run biodiesel in it, which I thought I would be able to do when I bought it. So that was a mistake on my part. You can run biodiesel in a TN1. You can. You can make biodiesel at home with vegetable oil and soap and wash it up, filter it up, and it can make your own fuel at home, which I think is really cool, almost cooler than a Sprinter van. So, yeah, if you're in the market, so if you're under 20,000, you're looking to get a kind of a stand-up utility vehicle. You can sleep in and carry your things, bikes, surfboards, motorcycles, whatever you do. These are great cars, and even with an NCV3, you're not gonna be totally upset unless you use all your money to buy it and then it breaks, because it probably will. Just be prepared to fix some things if you get one of these, but they're both really reliable vehicles. And if you get an NCV3, kind of be ready to learn a lot. Otherwise, you're going to be spending a lot going to the mechanic. But other than that, they're reliable. So, if you know how to have a little patience, a little research, that's doable for sure. So if I were to do it again, I would get TN1 short roof probably, because they're kind of dismissed on the marketplace. But they have the same engine as the TN1, 2.7 liter 5-cylinder engine, which is, people love it online. They love that engine. My engine's a 3-liter V6, and my NCV3 is more horsepower, worse fuel economy, and so it's also more picky because it's harder to run high sulfur fuel, which you find in foreign countries that are not conforming to the American ASTM standard for diesel. So, like Mexico, essentially. So, if you found this video helpful, I hope you did. The reason I got the NCV3, you're probably wondering why, is that I don't fit in the TN1 to high roof version. It's about 6'1". I'm a little taller than that, especially with insulation and everything. So I was gonna be like this, with my neck like that, which I wasn't looking forward to, because I've done that before in another vehicle. And the whole reason to get one of these, in my opinion, was to be able to stand up all the way. So I'm kind of glad that I did, and but I lost out on a lot of benefits of things I care about. So I'm kind of like, I'll move back and forth. So if I were to have my perfect vehicle, it would be a TN1, and I would make the roof taller with it. I would get a short roof, and I would get a pop top or one of those bubble tops from Fibrine bubble tops, and I would make it into an RV that way. Cool. Well, anyway, I've made a few of these videos, and this is my third one. And in the previous ones, I was kind of rambling. So if I'm rambling in this one, I think it just comes to the territory of watching my videos. All right. I love you guys. I love most of you. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. All right. See you later. Bye.